Oh yes, that's good. Do you like it? Do you wanna go out with me? Oh yes, marry me. This is the ring just for you. What you like it about? You second day song with James go with dance about it this go with dance song this go with dance song. Do you wanna go at me? A sexual relation. Good evening, folks.
So Coulthard on the right, Schumacher on the left. Behind Coulthard is Berger. Behind Schumacher is his rival Damon Hill. There are 15 points between them in the World Championship. David Coulthard wants to win, and it's crucial for Michael Schumacher and Damon Hill that they win.
So off we go again. This is the formation lap to make sure that all the car's engines and gearboxes and everything is running properly before they come around at the end of this lap to take the grid proper. So the Rettifilio, this is the corner that tends to claim the most cars in terms of incidents. This is where we saw the first lap accident last year that saw the race being stopped. And then going around here, interesting to consider that David Coulthard very, very fortunate to be back in the race. He had a disadvantage because the other cars, like Michael Schumacher here around him, they know just how much grip there is on that critical first lap. But it's not just the formation lap when the grip is limited, it's also probably the first 2 or 3 laps, certainly the first 2 laps. And I suspect that Coulthard will lose out, keeping now breathing always down here. The reasons that we've gone on about, you see again, Schumacher's got a brand new tyre on that right front, very interesting there. Now, this corner, the Ascari chicane, where we saw the incident that actually caused the first race start to be, or the first race to be stopped. And incidentally, this is the 3rd race now out of 4 in which there has been, and Schumacher coming very close to going by David Coulthard, but he knows perfectly well that of course he can't go by. He was penalised for that at the British Grand Prix last year, but this is the most intensive weaving that we've seen anywhere this year, again because of these very hard tyres, because of low levels of downforce, and everybody will want to make sure that both the tyres and the brakes are in best possible form. They won't be fully up to race temperature to take this start, because once again, let's not forget the sheer drama of the start here, going from 0 to 185 miles an hour in 5th or 6th gear before braking on cold-ish. The mistakes. We'll see here the cars peel across to the left, take their position on the right, and incidentally are not supposed to cross that one line on their right.
Gerhard Berger really giving it some stick as he weaved and twisted and turned to build up heat. I say again, you've heard it several times, but it really is desperately important to register that they are hard compound tyres, they are not up to race temperature. We've seen already what happened once. Bouillon starting from the pit lane in the Sauber Ford. The rest are on the grid. Coulthard in front, to the left of him Schumacher, behind Coulthard is Berger, behind Schumacher is Damon Hill, behind Berger is Jean Alesi in the 2nd Scarlet Ferrari, behind Damon Hill is Rubens Barrichello, and Lavaggio at the back in the Pacific comes up to his position. The race is almost go. This time Coulthard is in front, and he stays in front. David Coulthard leads. Damon Hill sprints up to Michael Schumacher, who comes up to the Rettifilio, and Berger has got ahead of Schumacher, and Coulthard has already built a gap. He's settled down, absolutely magnificent. David Coulthard in the Williams Renault leads. Gerhard Berger in the Ferrari. Michael Schumacher in the Benetton. Damon Hill is 4th. Herbert is in 5th position. Jean Alesi in 2nd Ferrari has been passed by Herbert, and Berger is going for the lead. He knows now that if he pressures Coulthard, this will be the Scotsman's weakest time during the race before he fully settles down, but he seems to have done that already, coming out of the Lesmo bends up to the Ascari chicane. It's a bit of a climb here, and left, right, left, Coulthard, Berger, Schumacher, Herbert, out of the chicane. Now it's up to the parabolica. The 180-degree tender, we're right. Gerhard Berger in 2nd position, and that is Coulthard's Williams Renault in front of us as they go into the parabolica. He's overshot and he's lost a lot of time. Oh, this is not going to be a race that David Coulthard will want to be remembering.
It really has all gone horribly wrong for David Coulthard with that first race formation lap spin, checking the wheel, getting the stones there, out of the discs there, on go a second set of tyres. This was an unscheduled stop. He's coming a lot earlier for that first stop. He's out of the race. For David Coulthard, he's all over, and I'm afraid it was due, I'm pretty sure, to a mistake, a driving error. He was pulling away. He had 2.8 seconds over Gerhard Berger. He had no reason to push desperately hard. He made a mistake, I believe, under brake.
Coulthard walked in. Patrick Head being the technical director of Williams and the disciplinarian there, and he won't be at all happy, sadly, with David Coulthard's performance, which could have helped the Scotsman so much with his future, either with Ferrari or McLaren, has not done him any good. First of all, going off on that warm-up lap, then having built a good lead to throw it away for whatever reason by spinning out of the race. He was lucky to be able to get back on the track, but as you see, probably because of stones all over the place, they've had to withdraw him. And now on lap 16, with the stops coming up, Gerhard Berger is 1.8 seconds ahead of Michael Schumacher, with Damon Hill in third place, and just 2.3 seconds covering them. There they are, Berger, Schumacher, Hill. Now, just listen when Gerhard Berger goes past the start and finish point to the crowd. So, Berger manages to get past Pedro Diniz in the 40. Now, that will help him a great deal because Schumacher and Hill have got to do the same thing, and Pedro Diniz is an inexperienced driver. This is his first season, but he moves over and lets Schumacher through, lets Hill through. The gap has dropped down to 1.3 seconds, but now they're right in amongst traffic because it's the Tyrrell in front of them, and Berger is bearing down on Ukyo Katayama in the Tyrrell Yamaha to lap him. Yeah, and Katayama, of course, is a lot faster than Diniz was. He's been, and Berger nearly loses.